Pause. No copyright claims today. Thank you very much. Good morning, guys. Welcome to another Daily Juice. Welcome to Manila. Oh, it's a cloudy day today. Give you a quick weather check. This is what we're dealing with today, guys. Blue skies here. A little bit of cloud. We might have one of those storms that like starts here and comes this way over the course of the day. Welcome to the vlog. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. You join us at 2:30 p.m. We have already worked out today. Lucy, I don't know if Lucy mentioned, did you mention about the workout we're doing?
Yeah.
Cool, so we're doing Pamela, look, oh! I'm wearing this hairband, and when I do that, I look like when you lose your hair, and then you just got bits on the sides. Yeah, we're doing Pamela Reif's 7-day workout, and it's tough, let me tell you about it. It's tough. There's like 3 videos per day in a row, so it starts off usually with like a HIIT workout, then a strength one, so we're doing like squats, push-ups,
we did
so many stuff. Was it upper body?
Today was upper body.
Okay, and then she always finishes off with abs, like 10-minute abs, which is tough. If you're sticking with the home workouts, comment below, let us know. But in today's video, we wanted to talk about something, because in some places, I don't know where you're watching from in the world right now, comment below and let us know, but in some places, we're starting to see like flattening curves, as they're calling it. The situation's slightly improving. I think in the UK, the numbers are starting to look slightly better. And the thing everyone's talking about now, and what I've been seeing a lot online, a lot of articles being written, a lot of social media talking about it, is what is the world actually gonna look like after this? And what, as they're calling, the new normal is gonna be. I think when this first happened, everyone was thinking that it's gonna be quarantine, and then it's gonna be lifted, and that's it. Everything back to normal life. But there's now a lot of things and a lot of people and a lot of articles, a lot of media and things being put out there talking about this new normal, that life isn't going to be the same for a very, very long time, and that is affecting a lot of things. As we always say, we are not a news channel, we are not a information channel, definitely not. I'm just going to sit here and get a little bit of better lighting. But as you know, on this channel, from the start of this, we've been documenting exactly what's been happening to us, and kind of putting down in like a vlog, the traditional definition of a vlog, a video blog, a documentation of someone's life in a moment in time. I've just made up that definition of a vlog. I have no idea if that's the official definition, but that's kind of what we've been doing on this channel. If you've been watching, if you've been following along, you'll know that we've been pretty much daily vlogging. This whole thing, we daily vlogged for like 40 days, every single day, how we were feeling, what we were doing, yeah. Lucy's made a nice smoothie today.
I have.
We're gonna film some reaction videos today, so this is a little bit of fuel before lunch.
Yeah, no, like George was saying, we're not here to like be like, today the news is da da da. We're not a news channel. We are a weather channel because we will do weather updates, but it's more just talking about the next thing, how life is going to be after this, how we think it's going to change it, how other people have predicted it's going to change it, because I think it's maybe like people aren't talking about quarantine as much anymore. Maybe it's kind of calmed down, people are used to this now. So what's the next thing? That's kind of what we wanted to talk about today. And also like how it's going to affect us. We don't want to scare anyone, we don't want to make anyone panic or be worried about it, because it's happening all around the world and everyone will get through it together, because we have to. So yeah.
I was also going to say, loving your jewellery today.
Really?
This is like, it's so cool.
It's my star sign, it's Scorpio.
Nice, and your earrings.
Yeah, and I've got another necklace on.
I love this. Sorry, I don't want to bend your ear, but I want to see this earring. That's so cool.
My other necklace as well. I'm
really like it.
Layering up the jewellery.
Love it.
Oh, I evenly poured them for the first time in my entire
Yes.
life. I always do too much.
Oh, they look so good. We also want to kind of talk about, I can't take myself seriously with this on today.
Why don't you take
My
it
hair
off?
looks so bad. No, if it dries, without this in, it goes curly.
But
and
I
crazy.
like it curly, because what you do, it dries like that, and then you've got a kink all day. It's straight.
Yeah,
and then like a bush
I know, but that's what we're dealing with at the moment. It's quarantine.
Let it dry naturally. I totally think you should embrace the curls. I totally think you should. Can I do this?
Go on then.
And then just see what happens, and it'll be great.
It's gonna be awful, and I'm ending up putting this back in. And
no,
you said I had that bush on my head this morning.
That was last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, this
morning.
morning.
You wore this all day?
No, because my hair's crazy overnight, and then I put this on, and there's a bush at the back.
Let me just try it, okay? No, stop touching it. Just let it dry. Let's scrunch it. This is something you do with curly hair. There's a way you deal with it. So like, let it dry like this, and then I'll come back to it later, okay? Just trust me.
So I have to vlog like this.
Oh,
Look at me.
Don't vlog to me.
Look. Are you kidding?
No, but I'm
trying to say a serious point.
Like,
Fine, I'll leave it.
It's
I
quite
can't have it down, it's too long to have it down.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's great. Curly the better.
Right. Oh, don't be an idiot. Sorry, Luce. It's going back on.
That didn't last long, did it?
It did not.
Less than a minute.
We also don't want to just talk about some practical things. We will go through a few practical things that people are predicting for new normal, but also we want to bring positivity on this channel. We want to bring some optimism, because I think how you look at something is how you experience it to a certain extent. So we want to kind of talk about some of the things that we would have taken away from quarantine. Do you agree, Luce?
Yeah, I think so.
We're going to take from this time and apply to our lives going forward, because I think we have learnt a lot. Things such as, what's this?
I think it's very appropriate.
Positivity. Exactly.
Positivity pen.
Things such as not taking things for granted. Things such as appreciating the small things, right?
Totally agree.
Alright guys, it is a little bit later now. Lucy, I have let my hair dry naturally, so please comment below. Natural curls
I don't know.
or forced back straight hair? Big, oh
Maybe
dear,
I should
look
change
at this.
my answer.
I'm not sure, and I'm talking about my hair again. I said I wouldn't talk about my hair in vlogs.
That looks more natural, but when you don't, it's like a dead straight thing and then like a big bush at the back, so I do feel like I'm right. I mean,
Yeah.
neither are great, if I'm being honest, but it's not your fault.
Alright, we just filmed like
300 reaction videos.
loads and loads of reaction videos. It's a little bit later on now. Lucy's making up some lunch. Let's see what she's making.
Don't look in the pan.
Really, why? What does it
It
look
looks
like?
so disgusting. Because it's just nothing.
Oh yeah,
there.
I'm actually not going to show that.
All
Oh,
it is, I basically got frozen chicken and boiled it to cook it.
that's all good. It's all good.
It's step one of many of the. Okay, you can show it, but it just looks revolting.
No, I'm not going to actually show it. It doesn't look very
It
nice.
looks a bit rank, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just boiling chicken. Right, come with me. I need to show you something I was reading. So there was an art.
angle.
I don't know what this angle is. Oh, there's a
it.
huge fly in here. Is that in here or is that outside? So there's an article I saw online, which was new normal. I think it was from CNN, and they were pretty. Yeah, here we are. This is what our new normal may look like.
Okay, let me have a little look through this. Will be
Yeah.
anything but ordinary. Okay.
And obviously, oh, let me turn that light on. It might look cool.
Okay.
Might do that
I'm gonna
orange
carry on
thing.
anyway.
You carry on.
So the first one says staggered school days and smaller class sizes. So I guess that's to stop like. That looks nice.
That looks good.
And I guess that's to stop so many people being in contact with each other. Disposable menus. Oh yeah, menus in restaurants, George.
I
People
know.
holding menus.
So
This
many.
is going to be really bad for single-use plastics. Because if it's disposable stuff, it's going to get more disposable so you can just chuck it instead of having to clean it each time. This
Yeah.
is actually going to be really bad.
So like our life here we're based in BGC in Manila. Like our daily kind of life, not before this and hopefully after this, is like going to restaurants and going out and going to events and things with a lot of people, having meetups because we're YouTubers.
And masked servers, of course. I feel like masks are going to be worn
Definitely.
for ages. Empty stadiums and concert halls.
Yeah.
So I guess events here have all been cancelled, haven't they? But I don't know when the next big events are going to happen. Like I can't imagine. I mean, the SEA Games happened, which was lucky timing that it wasn't after that.
Exactly. People are saying that the return of big events like concerts and sports events and stuff like that could be way off, even like into next year. It might not happen.
But this is all like maybes, remember guys? We're not like saying
Yeah,
this is
definitely
actually
not.
happening,
We just wanted to
but
kind
it's
of
just...
chat about it as well. Get in the comments, like, what do you think it's going to be like? We travel a lot. The amount of, think how many hotel breakfast buffets we've had.
Oh,
when we
don't.
travel.
Honestly, when you think
You
about a
just-
buffet, it's gross.
Apparently those are going to be off for like the
But
foreseeable.
like people, I'm sorry, like some people aren't hygienic and people like cough into stuff. And a buffet when like kids touching stuff,
Yeah.
I've seen it so many times.
But you use the same tongs and tools as the same as
and then
the
you might
person
use your
before
hands
you and
to
afterwards.
eat the bread, and forget to hand sanitize. Because
Exactly.
it's actually crazy when you think about
We
it.
think we're going to be using like hand sanitizer a lot more every time we go out.
Yeah. Something that my mum, I don't have any information on this. This is actually kind of useless, everything I'm saying.
Brilliant.
My mum the other day said that apparently on the Isle of Wight they're starting this new app where you put in if you're healthy or not, so that then you know if you've been crossing someone that's not healthy. So this says tracking of location and other personal information. In China, authorities are using technology to track healthy people and those who pose a risk. So it doesn't say this person there in the white top is unhealthy, but it says you might have crossed paths with someone that is, so then you'll have to self-isolate because of that.
It's crazy. Like, I don't think the world's gonna. Oh look, here's something about changes at airports and limited travel. Monitoring of international travellers is being recommended.
Oh my gosh, think about it, George. You give your passport to the immigration officer. They've touched so many other people's passports, and when you're in the queue, you're just playing with your passport in your hand.
And then you probably like rub your eyes or itch your mouth.
And then you take your passport back, and then you eat McDonald's.
Yeah, you grab like a burger at the airport or something.
Or just like protect your eyes or your mouth.
Man, like, I'm
You
surprised
really
we don't get
think?
ill more often.
Yeah.
There are actually a few things that we could take, like I said earlier, we could take away from it, like appreciating the small things in life.
Yeah.
Family time. We definitely want to get home and see our families when we can.
Yeah.
When everything's settled down in each country. Like, everyone's missing their families and loved ones at the moment. So when we can see them again, it's going to be extra special.
Tonight's dinner / early lunch, late lunch / early dinner, is a random chicken vegetable cheesy pasta dish, so.
Yes, and bit of self-praise here, don't know if we'll do this. Maybe I do, I don't know. Edited 6 reaction videos, all exporting.
In the time that I did
the time
this.
that Lucy made dinner.
Sorry.
So, editing reaction videos is so different to editing vlogs, because it's quite systematic.
It was 5, not 6.
Things go in their right place. Was it 5? It was 5.
Yeah.
Fail.
Fail, sit down.